Minister of Public Security Kemraj Ramjatan has instructed Acting Police Commissioner David Ramnarine to respond to a leaked email seen here, which alleges that Mr. Ramnarine had obstructed a murder investigation by instructing his ranks to stand down, just as the ranks were about to confiscate a number of weapons from a Gordon Street Kitty businessman. Mr. Ramnarine on Saturday said he's appalled by the allegations.
A few days ago, there was an email circulated that I obstructed a murder investigation and that I was the most corrupt cop. Now, we all know that corruption with policemen is something that sticks rather easily. And so I'm not too worried about that.
The murder the writer referred to is that of Ryan Sargent, who was gunned down outside the Rio nightclub recently. It is alleged that the shooter had been a former bodyguard of convicted drug trafficker Shahid Roger Khan. The writer alleges that he knows that a gun from the businessman's security service was used in the murder of Sargent. Mr. Ramnarine, though, is appalled by the intellectual authors of the email.
But if one were to listen to a complaint and one were to take the right action to thwart the efforts of certain officials, both in and out of the force, who wanted to use their authority and their influence to harass, intimidate, molest, and frame innocent people, then my actions certainly that thwarted those efforts really couldn't be obstructing a murder investigation.
But here is the crux of the matter. When police received word that a gun from the businessman's security service had been involved in the shooting death of Sargent, that businessman's weapons were tested and nothing positive was found. On his way back from CID to his Gordon Street business place, police swooped down again. But the order to deploy those ranks back to the Gordon Street location did not come from Commander Hicken, nor Mr. Ramnarine.
I've submitted a report on this matter. But what alarmed me was the people who are involved and the extent to which they could go to be involved. If I am a corrupt police officer, well, I go back to 2012, when I exposed the matter of the $90 million in the elections scenario.
The question persists. Who gave the order to seize the businessman's licensed guns, even though he had been cleared of the murder? Mr. Ramnarine had a few words for what he calls fabricators.
My skin is very thick.
Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.